Coming up a little bit later on sports, we'll head to Washington and fill you in on how the Cubbies did against the Nationals. Plus, the Riverhawks playing a little matinee baseball. We'll tell you if they could sweep the Otters of Evansville. Plus, the Hawks have several All-Stars. We'll tell you who they are. And finally, will Rockford native Brad Benjamin be playing in the John Deere Classic? We will tell you. But folks, to the moment you've all been waiting for, one of the best parts of the 4th of July, the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. Now, they did things a little bit different this year. They separated the men and the women. We'll start off with the men as Joey Chestnut eats 62 hot dogs to take home his 5th straight title. Now, no world record for Chestnut, who set the record in 2009 after eating 68 hot dogs. Chicago native Patrick Bertoli finishes second after downing 53 dogs. And on the women's side, Sonia the Black Widow Thomas eats 40 hot dogs to take home the first ever women's title. No personal record for Thomas either. She set her personal best at 41 hot dogs a couple years ago. And Kim, I think you need some Pepto-Bismol after that one. Not good.
You know, I was watching today, and the thing that just grosses me out is Bertoletti when he has like the red punch and it's over.
He had Kool-Aid.
Oh,
you got hot dogs and Kool-Aid. What else do you need for stomach ache?
I don't know, but you know, you got to watch it. And every time I kind of watch through my fingers.
You cringe when you watch it.
That's America's pastime, you know, baseball and hot dogs. You know,
absolutely. What else do you need? Maybe fireworks?
There you go. Thanks a lot, Randy.
Now, the Menard Sports Desk.
Hi, everybody, and happy 4th of July. Well, after beating the Sox in the Crosstown Classic yesterday, the Cubbies now hit the road to Washington to take on the Nationals. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of the 6th. Cubs up 3-2, and with the bases loaded, Giovanni Soto singles to right. Aramis Ramirez scores, but Carlos Pena would get a little bit greedy, and he gets gunned out at home to end the inning. Now to the bottom of the 7th, Cubbies clinging to a 1-run lead as Kerry Wood walks the tying run home. This bullpen is flat out awful, folks, just not good. We'll head to extras, tied at 4 apiece, and things get worse for the Cubbies in the bottom of the 10th as Carlos Marmol throws a wild pitch with a runner on third, and that would be your ball game. The Cubbies flat out blow it and go down by a final 5-4. All right, White Sox in action, hosting the Royals. Sox down 3-2 in the bottom of the 8th. The big fella, Adam Dunn, showing some signs of life. He crushes a 2-run shot deep and gone to Souvenir City, and the Southsiders up 4-3. Now, Royals tied up at 4 apiece, but in the bottom of the 9th, runners on 2nd and 3rd as the Royals' Aaron Crow, he gets called for a balk, and that would bring the winning run home for the White Sox. Heck of a way to win a ball game, but the Sox will take it as they go on to win by a final 5-4 as well. All right, over to the Riverhawks now, and after racking up 22 runs in their first 2 games against Evansville, the Hawks trying to complete the sweep of the Otters over at Road Ranger Stadium. Now another slow start for the Hawks as they go down 2-0 in the first, but they quickly get back into it. David Cooper lines one to left with a man on second. That's Freddie Parejo. Parejo on his high horse comes in to score with a horrible slide, but nonetheless down 2-1. A couple of batters later, the Otters throw a wild pitch. Cooper comes in to score from third, and he ties the game up at 2 apiece. The Hawks' bats once again come alive late, but the problem is so did Evansville. Otters take it by a final 10-9. Now, before the game, the Frontier League announced its all-star rosters, and 3 Riverhawks are headed to the league's Midsummer Classic. Jake Eichste will start at shortstop for the East, while infielder Luis Parache and pitcher Brett Durand will come off the bench. The All-Star game is set for Wednesday, July 13th in beautiful Avon Lake, Ohio. And it looks like we won't be seeing Rockford native Brad Benjamin in this year's John Deere Classic. Benjamin shot a 368 at a qualifier up in Iowa today. That's good for an 8th place tie, but only the top 4 go on to play down in Silvis later this week. Benjamin recently made the cut at the U.S. Open and received a sponsor exemption to play in the John Deere Classic last summer. So, Kim, the up and down season keeps on going here for young Mr. Benjamin.